Welcome on in, Aquarius, and this is a bonus reading. Totally off script, totally off the cuff to see what Spirit wants to talk about, right? I've got some other readings where, I'm narrowing it down to, let's talk about money, let's talk about love, let's talk about, the week ahead. But I just want to kind of squeeze this in here to say, okay, Spirit, what do you want to talk about? And it's random. We're going to see what comes out. And that's why I'm clearing right now with some sage and lavender. By the way, if you want some of this, I've got it over at my Etsy store. Links are down below. But yeah, let's see, Spirit. What do you have to say? What do you want to talk about, Spirit? Oh, I'm getting a ding, 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 green light on that. Like, thank you for asking. Because it's been about what we want to talk about, right? What does Spirit want to talk about? And we're going to take this reading wherever it goes, okay? And there's no telling where it's going to go, but we're going to follow it. Let's follow the white rabbit, right? Like in the Matrix. It's a Matrix reference with Neo, right? Follow the white rabbit and see where it takes you. For those of you who don't know what happened, he followed the white rabbit and it took him to meet his love, his destiny, Trinity. All right, I digress. All right, show us, Spirit, and a 5-card spread for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need and want to know right now? What does Aquarius need and want to know right now? Please show us. Please show us. At the foundation, we have 9 of Pentacles, right? So we know that's the Miss Independent. That's the single woman. If you're an Aquarius male, that could be your energy, where you've got more than enough. You are standing maybe on your own, but you're self-sufficient. You're secure. Some of you are trying to arrive at this place. You're working really hard to have your work rewarded so that you can arrive at this position in life if you're not already there. The main issue right now, wow, 10 of Wands, something has ended, and it might be because of a betrayal, a very painful betrayal. I did in earlier readings, I got a lot of 10s, like y'all are trying to end stuff. You're trying to close out cycles. Okay. It is the end of the year, so, that might be part of it, but now I'm getting something more here with this. You might have suffered a lot of losses and feeling a bit defeated around this. And tell me, what is this about with the 10 of Swords? What is this about the 10 of Swords? Some of you are a bit downcast, okay? Because some of you not feeling well. Some of you, your vitality is just zapped right now, feeling lethargic. Some of you feeling downcast because you didn't get the victory, all right? This is clearly about some blessing not being on your side. I'm sorry. Please tell me. I'm going to pull from this deck and see what I get over here, okay? Please tell me. Okay. I'm getting several. Oh, wow. For some of you, this might have to do with a new beginning, Okay, it's interesting with the 10 and the 1. There's an ending and there's a new beginning here. Involving your energy or another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And again, a decision. I saw that coming up for y'all before, that Judgment card, an ending, 9 of Swords. You might have worried or stressed yourself out over a separation or making a decision to separate yourself from someone, but I think there's a knowing within yourself of this is what I have to do, stressful as it is. What is this pertaining to, this ending? Please tell me. Again, I'm getting a re-examination, looking at something very closely about a commitment. A commitment that maybe has gone on for a long time. It might involve a divorcee, a widow, widower. I'm also seeing something about the winter time, which we are approaching. So on one hand, this commitment might have anchored you down and made you feel like, you know, things are stable, but on the other hand, it might have brought some type of feeling held back, okay? Feeling held back. Let's see what has gone on in the past. Wow, this is dark. Look, 8 of Swords, you held yourself back. I don't think you said or did anything. You might have felt like it was a timing issue, that now it's not a good time, but it looks like you isolated yourself and you restricted yourself and you decided, you know, I'm not gonna do anything about this. Why? 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 Okay. Might have to do with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody, I don't know why I'm hearing showboating. I don't know where I'm getting that from, showboating. Somebody was showing up, showing out. Something about don't rain on my parade. That was some weirdness. Like you were trying not to, I mean, yes, it could be a fire sign, but it's also, it could be an energy of somebody who, comes across, has a lot of confidence, a lot of boldness. Okay. If it's a fire sign, I don't think you wanted to like make them feel diminished. Okay. And so you diminished yourself. Others of you, this is about somebody in a leadership role. It could be you if you have your own business. You held yourself back because you felt like this is what you needed to do to overcome some challenges, okay? And I think you put, maybe try to join forces with people to level up, okay? But again, I'm seeing something here, not clear, not clear. It wasn't in the past and it still isn't. I think in the past you thought, oh, well, maybe the sun's going to come out on us if I partner and join forces and, you know, team up with these people or this person. And there was some things in your life that were not quite right, but you thought, oh, the sun will come out again. And now currently, that sun is there, but it's upside down. It's not what you thought it was going to be. And there's a feeling of defeat and depression here. I'm sorry. Like, this did not go the way that you wanted. You held back trying to cooperate with someone because you thought that maybe if you held yourself back and cooperated that things would, I don't know, it was a gamble or a risk, okay? You thought that eventually, you know, the clouds were going to clear with this person. That, I don't know, you thought it was going to blow over, but it's not looking good, okay? This is not looking good at all, because perhaps there are things you didn't know at that time. People were holding back information. People were not telling. This is very veiled energy. You might have teamed up with some people who didn't. There was not transparency. They did not keep you in the loop about stuff. In the future, wow, I saw that coming up in your, finances, by the way, where now you're defending yourself. Now you show up in this very defensive posture of pushing back because you're avoiding being overcome by someone or something. Please tell me, what is this about? The 7, there it is. Again, I'm getting a fire sign, Leo. It might also be something that happened during Leo season, and I'm seeing it again with that sun. Leo, 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 Leo. 3 times, okay? You're opposite. If it's not an actual Leo, it's Leo season, which was during the month of August. Like late July to August, okay? And both of these cards are telling me in the future that there's going to be some kind of restraint and pushback. And now I'm seeing somebody going it alone. Didn't we see that? This is kind of a solitude. This is, being self-sufficient. I'm alone because I'm independent. I can do it on my own, This is, I'm alone because I need to find God. I need to hear from God. And now it's like you're putting up boundaries, you're pushing back on any adversity. This is a rough reading, whoever is going through this. So, right, it's a bonus. So if this is not your reading, then check out my other ones. But it is definitely right for somebody who is going through some very significant challenges right now. What is it that you are defending and seeking God on? Maybe trying to find the courage. You've been going after something and it's been, round the mountain and through the woods, okay? This has not been straightforward. And you might have even felt like you just got lost in a labyrinth of thought or strategy, or like, how do I get there? How do I make this happen? Some of you getting the runaround from people. Some people have misdirected you or misguided you. Again, were they clear? Did they know to even tell you? Or if they did, were they holding back information on purpose? Some of you have been working very, very hard to bring some wish or goal to pass. You've been trying to make connections, but unfortunately you have maybe connected yourself with people only to suddenly realize that there is some conflict or strife, perhaps about money or resources. And you're like, where is this coming from? The undercurrent is the Hanged Man. There is some kind of awareness that you and or these other people, because it looks like it might be more than just one person. It could be a group dynamic, okay? But there's some kind of awareness or enlightenment that needs to happen here. And that's why there's some kind of stuckness or stasis, like not giving or getting a commitment. Something is like, I don't know why I just heard in peril. That's, again, very dark language. I don't talk that way usually. I don't ever use that word. I don't ever use that word. So I don't know. It's like something, why is something not getting movement? and you're being forced to figure out why you're not getting commitment from this person, why you can't get commitment from this person. You're being forced to like think about this, and I think you're really seeking God for answers, but trying to get some enlightenment on why this person has left you on hold, why they're content to leave you waiting around, hanging on, in the dark, maybe not getting the victory. Oh, sweet Jesus. There's been some karmic lesson here about wishful thinking. All right. And realizing what is viable and what's not. Some of you maybe hoped and wished, and again, I think back here in the past, you were aware that there was some kind of shadowy energy. There was a lack of clarity. I think you knew that. And I think you knew that there were some things that maybe you didn't know everything about it, right? But I think that you were maybe hopeful or wishful that in the end, the truth will come out and there will be clarity, and, you know, my lack of confidence will be restored with confidence. People will open up. They'll, you know, be more transparent. But I feel like perhaps there was an overestimation here. And that's a karmic lesson for you. You're having to integrate some type of major lesson in your life about seeing past the veil, seeing through these clouds. Right, maybe an inclination to see what you want to see, right? You see the light there and you want to believe it's going to keep coming out, but and it did come out, but not the way you thought, right? This could be a very sober truth, a very painful truth, not this light fluffiness that you were hoping for. And it might have involved you completing a goal. It might have involved a travel venture for some of you. I actually think you're getting the lesson. I'm going to tell you. I mean, that's showing up in the upright, so that's telling me, you know, you got the memo. It was, I think, rude. Okay, very rude. I think that now you're starting to see what the commitment issues are about. This could be a romantic relationship where you're dealing with commitment phobic, love adverse people, right? I've addressed that in the love readings that I've put out and that I will be putting out. But it can also be in relationships with family, friends, people who don't want to get involved. Oh my goodness. Oh, they want you to get involved. They want Aquarius to put in on this. Pour it out to me, Aquarius. But they don't want to get involved. They want to benefit from Aquarius, but they don't want to pay for the benefits. They don't want to risk or sacrifice for the benefits of being involved with Aquarius. And that might have been part of the confusion here of if you felt led on or misled and you thought that maybe something more on a positive was going to become of it, they might have led you on to believe it because they wanted, I'm getting some coaxing type of energy to get you to do what they want you to do. Give them more attention, give them more resources. Oh, pour it out to me, Aquarius. But here we are where you're not getting movement on your end for your benefit. You're being left on hold. You're the one making the sacrifice. And surprise, surprise, this is not viable. The fact that they were not dealing with you as an open book, the fact that they were not being, I'm getting something about full disclosure. Maybe they were coming across mysterious. Well, I don't know. Let's go on this adventure and see where it leads. Well, I'm not sure, but let's try it out. You know, this type of thing. Well, I don't know. Is that a red flag? I want to find out, honestly, what is the shadow energy going on here? Because this is dark, and I honestly did not know the reading was going to go this direction. But hey, I left it open for spirit. And this might be some shadow work that needs to be done for you. Okay, like you need to do some shadow work. This is power dynamics in a relationship. Again, they want to be empowered. Somebody wants empowerment, but they don't want to empower others. Okay? Anything else? Anything else? There's some power dynamics here. Again, maybe you weren't told everything, and it was to keep leverage, to keep you in the dark so that people can do what they want to do or maintain the upper hand. Anything else? Unstable, secretive, irresponsible, envious. Okay. Well, I mean, I told you with the irresponsibility, this is non-committal type of energy. And maybe they feel they can't commit because within themselves they're not stable. But again, they're trying to leverage your power maybe to stable up, or vice versa. Again, maybe you thought you were going to team up with this person and the two of you were going to help each other. But I don't know if this person is mature enough to bring stability to themselves or others. And there could be some kind of envy that is, again, being veiled, that they want something that you have. Or they're envious about people who have more power in their relationships. There's something off with the power dynamic here. Okay. What was this lesson about? What was this lesson about? Oh my goodness. This is a family matter. And it might have to do with a friend as well for some of you. Perhaps like a loyal companion. Pet might actually be involved in this, but I am seeing if this is not a family friend that is involved in this, this is a health issue. What's the outcome? Well, lovely. We've got the Sun card. Listen, there's going to be healing. And you're going to need it, right? We started off with the Sun in reverse. We end with the Sun in the upright. That's like a nice way to end. Thank God. But realize with that Sun, it's about truth and clarity finally coming out. And it might be a sober truth. You seeing the truth about this person. And it might not be something that you like. Maybe putting a spotlight on this shadowy type of energy that people, the way they're going about getting empowerment in their relationship, something is not healthy. Okay? Please tell me. This is about generosity. There's that Sun again, and abundance, and being, you know, generous and giving and healing. And with the Eight of Pentacles, for some of you, you're going to find it through your work. If you are working hard right now, if you are studying something and trying to perfect your craft, I see a lot of healing coming through that, through your actual work. And I see a lot of healing coming through a lot of blessing, financial blessing and abundance coming through your hard work. It's a consistent message I've been getting for the Aquarius readings lately. But I'm also seeing something here, like some of you, honestly, you might get a good chunk of money coming in, all right? Somebody being generous and giving to you. And something just starts working out, okay? So let me take what went up right. There might be a delay in communication, okay? Tell me what this good luck is. It's almost like a message comes in to let you know about this. Some of you changing your direction, okay? And maybe a broken contract. A broken contract where you're just like, yeah, I'm shifting gears. I'm going to go in a different direction because that's not moving me forward in the way that I need to. Can you tell me more about, I'm really digging into this blessing. It's a family blessing, okay? For some of you, it has to do with your actual home, with where you live, you know, your most private, behind closed doors time. Might also be the family. Wow, okay. I'm going to take that first one. Whatever has been concerning you within a family over a main female. If you're the Aquarius female, it's your concerns about your family, your home. There's going to be a blessing there, okay? If you have to end things, if you have to move on, if you have to break a contract and go in a different direction, it's actually going to benefit you. Or if it's a revising and changing directions with an agreement, it's going to bless you. When is this going to happen? Within a year, in February, very soon. Look at all that purple there, okay? So I'm very much getting a strong Aquarian, February-ish vibe with these cards. It could be that it's in the works right now, like very soon something is going to unfold for you over the next year, and I think by February you're going to be in the thick of it. It's probably kicking off right now, but again, the new beginning comes in because of this ending and you feeling like, I can't win with this arrangement, and you start seeing the truth of it, and you actually use that truth, that sober truth, to shift gears and put yourself in a direction that actually turns out to bless you over the next year. It's actually encouraging. Well, you know, it took us a while to get to that, right? For those of you who made it to the end, bravo, because a lot of people clicked away when they didn't hear what they wanted. But I hope this resonated for somebody. And make sure, if you want more readings from me, that you are subscribed and you've activated the bell for notifications so that you can get more, because I definitely have more coming. Till next time, be blessed. Real quick, before I forget, I need to tell you that if you want more tarot content from me, it's over to Etsy, and you can order private readings over there as well, in addition to on-demand pay-per-view content that's affordably priced. And I'm uploading new stuff all the time. Lots of other goodies on there as well. And another place you could go if you want to get a private reading is to my website, crownones.weebly.com. I will have the links down below for those of you who are interested. And for those of you who are just like, hey, I just need the free stuff right now, and you want more readings that are free, you can visit my other channel, The Crowned Life, here on YouTube, where I go live every new moon and full moon. So make sure to subscribe.